we are live.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so let's just start off right away with our beautiful song. Ready, girl?
Yep, ready.
Sing me a song.
Ah! What? Sasha, what happened? Am I on? Is Sasha off? What just happened?
What happened?
I don't...
Something happened. Oh my gosh, we're getting started. My computer said it went to sleep, but it actually didn't.
Oh, okay.
Live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Did I just leave?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. My computer hates me.
That was awkward.
That was so awkward. Okay, we're getting started. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, starting it.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say could that lass be I? Marry a soul she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Billow and breeze, island and seas, mountains of rain, song. All that was good, all that was fair, all that was me is gone. Sing me a song, oh, sing alas the I. Mary untold, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky.
Boom.
Okay, guys, hi. Welcome to the Outlander Lassies live show, where Tosh and I are going to be discussing all episodes of the second half of season 1 of Outlander, which is episode 9, 10, 11, and 12. So if you have not seen those episodes, please leave. We do not want to spoil you unless you want to spoil yourself, then stay.
Yeah. But please ask us questions.
Yeah, I started a hashtag.
Oh, you did start a hashtag.
Yeah, so if you guys want to tweet us questions or ask in the Q&A app, you could do that. The hashtag is hashtag Outlander Lassies. That's with an S at the end. And there's lots of questions actually so far. So do you just want to get started with just the episodes and how we're feeling with them right now?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was actually watching episode 9 while I was getting ready.
Oh my god, yes!
I hadn't seen it since March when I saw it at the Paley Fest, and I'm like, I need to rewatch it, and I just got to the part where
I thought you would have watched it when it came out, Natasha.
No, I didn't have time. What was I doing? I think I was working, and I just like, oh, I've already seen it. I'll just wait till next week, and then the next week was Y'all West, and I didn't really have time. Anyways.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I was just. Were you going to talk about the spanking scene?
Oh my gosh, can we talk about how good they did that scene? I was so worried that it would be like underdone and it would kind of be like awkward to watch, but it was awkwardly perfect. It was just so good. Oh my gosh.
You're so weird.
Me and my pocket me. I have a pocket you, but it's up there, so I can't reach it.
I see myself.
You see yourself? It's up there. Wait, do you see it? Yeah, there you are. Right there.
Here's Jamie's head brace.
Oh my gosh. I like have the whole time. Then my glass. Just call me Sasana.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
wait, no. We have to, before we start on the episodes, we have to talk about like what we're wearing first and how it's all related.
Oh,
okay.
OTD.
Yeah,
okay, you go first.
I'm not sending up because I'm wearing ugly shorts, but first I have my Claire pearls that I'm wearing right here, and then I have, and these are both bought by Christine, so this is funny. And then I have my Sasana glass with sass sweatshirt. Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so I have my thistle necklace that I got from Etsy. I wear this all the time. It's like the one jewelry that I never take off. I don't really take off my jewelry as it is. I'm wearing my plaid little headband right there, looking kind of like 1960s here. And then I have my Lead Me to Lollybrock shirt that I got from Etsy as well. Etsy has everything. And then I have my cup that says, Just Call Me Sassenach, Etsy as well. Yay!
Ooh,
We're so cute. We're like all Outlandered out, and I'm totally okay with this.
I know. And I love how your shirt like really coordinates with last night's episode.
Oh my god, I know. I just splashed my face with water.
Wait, you have one of these.
I know, it does really, it works well. And then I have another shirt that says Lollybrock on it. And it looks like kind of like those shirts that you get at like places that say like New York. Mine says like Lollybrock. And I'm like, yes, I needed to get that shirt. But I don't know where I put it, so I didn't wear it.
Oh, but this one works. Okay, sorry if you hear this noise. That's tweets coming in.
Okay, so do you want to get started with the episodes?
Yes. Okay, so the first episode 9, we come back from the very, very long 7-month hiatus, which was—
Oh my god! It was so bad. But if you think about it, we're gonna have to wait longer for the next chunk of it. So for season 2, we're gonna have to wait for them to film it, and then we're gonna have to wait for them to edit it. Oh, my book. But we're gonna have to wait so long. And I was thinking about that. It made me so sad.
No, and that's why I'm really not like, okay, so we've already watched 9, 10, 11, 12. We're already halfway through the second half of the season. We only have 4 more weeks of Outlander left, and then they haven't even finished casting. I think Katrina and Sam are both in Scotland right now. Sasha,
Yeah.
do you know?
Well, okay, so they don't, they haven't really released that much stuff yet, but Sam did post a photo where he said, like, back on Outlander time, so I'm thinking that either he's in LA getting stuff figured out, because he usually posts photos when he's in Scotland, so I think that they're getting ready to go back there, because Katrina's finishing filming a movie right now, I believe. I stalk them so much. It's kind of bad. I'm looking up because I think that we're going to get, I have a feeling that this girl, a woman named Amber Skies, is going to play Brianna. She's a character. I'm not going to say who she is or what she is, like, actually, but I think that she's going to play Brianna in season 2. And she said, like, yesterday she tweeted, "Tomorrow I'll finally be announcing something awesome. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'll need your support and love." So, and she looks just like the character Brianna, so I am almost positive it's her. And everybody's following her from the cast, and so is Outlander. And I'm like, yes.
Wait. Do you know where she's from? Guess what I was watching and what she was in.
Beast.
Yeah!
Yeah!
And she was such a bitch in that show.
I know. I didn't even remember her, but when I looked up her IMDb page, I saw that she was there. I'm like, she was that girl? Ooh. But then I'm like, wait, she's an actor. She's probably really sweet. So I went and stalked her Instagram, and she, like, actually went to Scotland, and she loves it. So I'm like, please play Brianna. She would be so good in it.
Yeah, I would love to see. I just want to see who's cast.
I know, so badly. I want to see who's going to play Roger, too. But I'm so excited.
No, I hope they pick someone really hot for Roger.
Oh my gosh, do you know like the Roger I picture in my head? I picture Hawkeye, Man of Steel.
Picture Henry Cavill?
Oh yeah, I picture him for every guy, let's be honest.
That's true too. He's like my go-to.
I know, I'm like, he's so hot.
Okay, now we're gonna stop talking about casting.
Yeah.
So episode 9 starts off with Jamie rescuing Claire from Jack Randall, and yeah. Anyway, he rescues her. Then they have the most lovely fight.
So good. It was so good. Their chemistry.
I remember reading that scene and just being like, oh, they're so feisty. I love it. And then
I know. And it happens so well on screen too. And that's what makes me so happy with this cast. They have such chemistry, and they can recreate scenes like that with such accuracy, and just, it was so believable. It was so great. I was so happy when I was watching it. I'm like, ooh, couples are bickering. I like.
And yeah, because I just watched it like 5 minutes ago. So it's very, very fresh in my mind. Mm-hmm. And what else happened after that? Oh, then the spanking scene happened after that fight.
I know. Like, okay, that scene was it was done so well, just because it was mixed between awkward, funny, which is weird. You wouldn't expect a scene like that to be funny, And it was also a mix of like just like shock because people who did not read the books did not expect that. And when I read the books, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be in the TV show. Like, how are they gonna do this? This is one of the scenes, besides the scene at the end of the series, which we're gonna see, that I was really anticipating how they were going to do. So when I saw it, I was really happy with it. I was very happy.
Yeah. It was funny.
She was like throwing pots and pans at him. I'm like, yes, girl.
And she was like totally kicking him. And she's like, "You're enjoying it, you bastard!"
I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just saw like a question somebody asked, and they're like, what do you think about Dom playing Jace? I'm like, this is not about Dom. This is Outlander. Guys, ask all Outlander questions, please.
Yeah, no Sure Hunter.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, that scene was so good. And then we got that sexy fun time scene at the end, and so good.
Hey, do you remember, Sasha, do you remember us, okay, so Sasha and I haven't really been, like, talking about Outlander, so we are really getting, like, everything out in this live show right now.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a long live show, guys. I'm just letting you know, because we were, like, waiting for this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you remember Sasha talking about the that sex scene in episode 10 and being like, that was like the best sex scene ever?
And one of the things that I was kind of like bummed about the sex scene, wasn't that in episode 9 though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the episode 9. Well, one of the things that I was bummed that he did not say, because it was my favorite line in the whole entire book. I know what page it's on because I thought it was so freaking funny. He said, "Righty, I will." And I was hoping they would have it in the show because I was really excited for that. And I know I'm like weird about that, but like they've been so accurate with lines from the book and translating them into the TV show that I was expecting that, but they didn't happen. I'm like, come on, I want to hear Sam say that.
You know, I think because there's a lot of points where they don't have certain lines or certain scenes. Like, remember in the wedding episode, Jamie goes down on Claire and like he does like, I forget what he says, but he says something really funny, and then they had it in episode 10.
Yeah, 10. It was 10 when they had that one.
So they might place it elsewhere. Like last night, I was one of my favorite scenes in the Lollybrock house is when Jenny braids Jamie's hair and puts the yellow. What?
I hope they have that. I remember you telling me about that when I was a little bit behind on reading it because you no, I read it and then like, wait, did you read the book first or was it me?
I finished it first.
You finished it first, and then I finished it because I'm a slow-ass reader when it comes to the books. I'm still working on Dragonfly and Amber because I've read 3 books in the middle of reading Dragonfly and Amber. Can we just talk about that?
No, not right now. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, girl, we're gonna talk all about it because I need to vent to you about it. See, Natasha and I haven't talked about Outlander in forever because we've been so busy on the weekends, and that's like when we talk. So we haven't talked about any of this stuff in the past 3 weeks? Do you think? Like maybe here and there. Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
Like I had time to talk to you about what happened at the Paley Fest. Anyways. But what I was saying is that they might place these scenes that we're missing elsewhere, like maybe in Dragonfly and Amber in season 2. So, like, don't be too sad that it's not there yet.
And, like, they've been so accurate so far with the show. And, like, can we talk about really quickly how it was Jamie's point of view for the first episode? I thought that was very interesting, but I did not want that to last throughout the rest of the season. Luckily, it didn't. But I love seeing Jamie's point of view for just one episode.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk about Leary?
I don't want to talk about her. No, she is a little like.
And that's not the end of her.
I know. Trust me. I spoiled myself on the book.
That's right. You did. We're not gonna talk about that.
I spoiled myself because I couldn't handle it. I do this to myself. I spoil myself because the feels are overwhelming, and then Wikipedia is right there.
I know.
But I hate her. I hate her so much, and it bugs me that she does not go away.
They actually make her worse in the show, I think.
They do. She's like a little bug. She's like a fly in the books, but like the fly that you just want to like go away and swat away. But in the show, she's like a freaking cow, and she's just always there and taking up a lot of space. And it's
because we don't get this. We don't know if it happens or not. How she basically shows Jamie like, I want you, and like takes off all of her clothes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember watching that part in the big theater with all the Outlander fans. Everyone's like, "What?
What are you doing?" Oh my god, but it was like, oh, do you notice that, I know that Claire mentions later on, in like 2 episodes down, that, Jamie told her about what Leary did, but we never saw that part happen, actually, when he actually told her that Leary came on to him. We didn't get to see that, did we, in the show? It just kind of happened. I think in the trial.
Wait, what?
Okay, so Leary, we never actually see or hear Jamie telling Claire that Leary came on to him. But during the trial, Claire mentioned it. She's like, "You're the one who tried to seduce my husband." So I guess I either I missed that in the show, like maybe he did tell her, but I don't think I missed it because I'm very I'm always watching the show and I definitely taking all the information in. But we didn't get to see that part, which I wish we kind of did. Honestly.
Yeah, that's what spurred that sex scene, I think, or in the book it was that Claire was really jealous. She's like, "You went as soon as you get back to Castle Leac, you went and saw Leary."
Yeah.
She told her, I have to do something because he saw that Leary's feelings were hurt, and then that's what kind of spurred on that. She's like, "You don't want me, blah blah blah." That's what happened, because it was talked about in the book, but not in the show. Yeah. It was more like a forgiveness thing for the spanking scene.
Yeah, and I thought that was really good, just how they portrayed that. So moving the second episode. What happened in the second episode again? Was it? It was mainly just.
Okay, it was
She got accused of witch at the end, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it was all about Guylas's husband dying, and then also to do the Sandringham, which they changed during.
That was interesting. That was interesting. I felt that, yeah.
What happens in the book instead, they all go out on a hunting trip so that Jamie can loosen Sandringham up to getting him his pardon. And that's what keeps Jamie away, not the fact that
the Douglases have or wait, no, it was Dougal's wife died, so that's why they sent him away.
No, it wasn't that. It was because Malcolm, is it not Malcolm. Who's the other brother? What's the other brother's name?
Oh, that's Murtagh.
No. That's Jamie's right hand man, Murtagh.
Oh, Dougal. Wait, Dougal or Colum?
Dougal
and Colum, right? Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the same thing?
Malcolm? No. Anyways, the guy, the laird of Castle Leac.
No, that's Colum.
He's Colum. Anyways, he banished Dougal from Castle Leac. That's what happened in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Guylas killed her husband with cyanide.
Mm-hmm. That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad that was basically the same as the book.
Yeah, it was very accurate, because actually a lot of the things, especially in the most previous episode, Castle Leac, I pictured in my head exactly how they portrayed it on screen. And it was that's kind of creepy, because that rarely happens, but it was really awesome to see that.
Except for the part where Claire finds out that Guylas is pregnant. That's different from the book.
Yeah, and it was.
I was really confused. I'm like, what? Wait, no, she doesn't find out like this, because she's doing all this dancing in the woods, and then they find, then Claire goes to find that fairy, or the changeling, which wasn't a changeling, and then Jamie comes back to find her. But yeah, it was a little bit different in episode 10 than it was in the book.
Yeah, but honestly, the changes that they make, I'm not very angry about it. So I just watch it. I'm I'm entertained. It's still very interesting, and I think it's better as they do it on screen than how it was portrayed in the book, because makes more sense in a way. And I was really happy about that. Yeah, so actually that was a pretty good episode, and the witch trials was really good, and so good.
Episode 11, The Witch Trials.
They give me shivers. I was like, oh my god, because I was looking forward to the episode for such a long time, because at the end, when Claire finally tells Jamie that she is from the future, I was waiting for that to happen for like so long now.
I thought that was where they were going to split the season right there, was her sitting in front of the rocks.
That would have been such a good split, but like the other split was pretty good, but it wasn't like the height of, it wasn't the climax.
I felt like that, I don't know, there's lots of, I was going to say there's lots of climax.
Dirty girl, dirty mind. But it's like, well, at the end, that was one of the, I felt so content with that ending. Like, I just felt so just like completed, because like at the end it was so cute. It was just so sweet and just made you really good that she stayed. And I thought honestly it was gonna end with that black screen without knowing. And I'm like, come on guys, cliffhangers. You've had a cliffhanger for every single episode from the start, and I was really glad that they didn't really have a cliffhanger at that one, because I felt really happy and content about it.
Yeah, I cried big time.
Me too.
Sorry, big time at the end of episode 11 with the stone.
You probably cried more than I did.
Wait, Sasha, you're like frozen.
Am I frozen now?
Hold on.
How about now?
Am I frozen?
No, am I?
Yeah, your image is frozen.
Okay. What are we? How
Wait.
do we do?
Hold on. You can't get out of the live show, or else you can't get back in. Because you're like the main person. Then it just stops.
Well, let me see. My Wi-Fi is good. Is it still frozen?
Yeah. Is it frozen for everybody else?
Tweet us.
Oh wait, there you go. You're back.
Okay, good. I was really worried. I'm like, I don't know what to do when it's frozen.
No.
What were you talking about?
Crying.
Oh yeah, because you I know what happens at the end of Dragonfly and Amber, but like you've actually read it, and I'm dreading that point, and like so it's probably all those when you message me, like I can hear the tears in your voice. You're just like, like, I just love hearing that, because I listened to the box you sent me before that. You're like, yeah, in the last one, I'm sorry if that doesn't make any sense. I was like crying, and then I listened to that one. I'm like, girl, that is hilariously sad.
Wait, let me which one is it?
I have it right here.
Wait, we had a whole long conversation on Tuesday.
It was like,
It was this one.
Hey Sasha,
Nope, that's not it. It's this one.
Hey Sasha, I know it's like 3 a.m., but I just wanted to box you because I just finished episode 11 of Outlander, and like I totally cried like big time at the end of the episode, because I cried in the book, but like it's.
when you sent me that, I'm like, oh my gosh, Natasha, I want to give you a hug. Like, you just sounded so sad and so broken up, even though, like, it's going to be 10 times worse watching it when it actually happens.
Yeah. I don't really want to spoil that for anybody, but...
Nobody's going to spoil. No spoilers, don't worry, guys. We're only going to, like, spoil the book up to the most recent episode. Sorry.
Yeah.
But, okay, so that happened. Can we talk about really quickly how, I want to get this out there. The ending of the most previous episode, how like Jamie has a gun aimed at his head, I think in every single episode. It just happens. And like when that happened, I was really worried, because when Claire woke up without him next to her, and I'm like, oh my god, wait, I remember the book, but I don't remember specific details. So I was like, wait, is this when something happens? I'm not gonna say what, and so I got really nervous. But then when I saw him just with a gun to his head, I kind of felt relieved in a way, knowing that it wasn't time yet for something to happen. Did you feel like that, Natasha?
Yeah, well, I'm so confused as to like what that was, because that's not in the book.
I feel like I read the quick summary for the next episode, and I think that they may be the Watch. I'm not really sure though, because yeah, it didn't have in the book, so that's why I was like, huh. But the Watch is gonna come in the next episode.
Okay, because what happens in the next episode, because Jamie goes back to the mill by himself with Jenny's husband. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Ian.
Ian. And he gets taken by the British soldiers, and but we've already gone. Sorry.
It's okay, guys. We're helping you out. We're helping you out so you know what to expect.
Because that's not how it ends in the book. So I was just really confused as to what that was.
Does Jamie watch at all in the books? I forget. I don't think he does.
Does Jamie what?
Jamie doesn't join the watch in the books, does he?
No, he can't.
Yeah, see, that's what it is.
Wait, what's the watch? What's the watch? I don't remember.
The watch, oh, that just reminds me of Game of Thrones, the watch. Here, let me get, the watch are the people that, like, they're kind of, like, patrol the grounds of Scotland and, like, catch all the, and kind of get the bandits or people for ransom, like, to get their money. I don't know, it's just, like, the watch are kind of, like, what do you call those people? Bounty hunters, in a way, I feel like. I may be wrong, but, like, the summary for the next one is, like, a redcoat deserter from Janie's past returns. Jenny goes into labor, and Jamie and Ian joined the watch. So that's kind of like, wait, what? I don't remember that from the book. I'm hoping that IMDb is just wrong with the summary. So I'm just waiting for, like, the promo to come out.
Yeah, because there should be another episode where they're in Lollybrook for a while.
Yeah, because they're there for a while. They're there for a few months, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But, but the whole entire, can we say how they said, I love you finally? And I cried. I was, like, just like, oh my God, that's so cute. And I was waiting for that for such a long time, too.
Did they say that at Lollybrook, or did they say it, like, after Claire comes back from the
after Claire comes back from the stones, they have, in the book, they have, like, another sex scene of them coming back together. I think that's when they say it in the books.
Yeah.
So it was, like, different, because I remember some people being like, wait, what? That didn't happen. They said I love you right after she comes back from the stones. Not
wait, hold on. Oh, gosh. I think he just deleted it. There was some yucky. Oh, there's some, like, yucky guy. Yeah, he's still there. You have to censor that question. Do you see it?
No.
By IC Killer YT.
Oh my God. Okay, delete question. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Ew. Don't be a Jack Randall.
Okay.
Yeah. My God, there's too many of those in the world as it is.
We should tweet again that we're doing this. So just hold on, guys.
I'll just talk. Hey, so have you guys seen Sam Hewen recently? No, kidding. I brought him to prom the other night. I went to my friend's prom, and it was interesting because I brought my pocket Jamie, and I was just, everybody's like looking at me weirdly. I didn't know anybody there, so I didn't care. So I was taking pictures of, like, my pocket Jamie. Like, I was, like, in front of everything, and I was also reading my book when I was there, because what else do you do at a prom where you know nobody at? And it was very interesting.
Prom?
What? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I proms are, honestly, I don't really care for them.
Yeah.
There's it's just, like, so stereotypical here. I was about to actually wear my Outlander costume to prom. I was debating that, seriously, just because I'm crazy and weird. I'm weird. But it's okay. My Outlander costume is finally done, and I'm thinking I'm going to get another skirt for it just because it's really cool. But I'm going to wear it when I go to Scotland, and it'll be lots of fun. I cannot wait for you guys to see the photos Ben and I take in Scotland. Ben's getting a kilt.
I'm so jealous. I want to go so bad.
I'm taking you with me via pocket, Natasha, and I'm so sad you're not going, but we're going to go together in the coming years. It's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Want to answer some questions?
Wait, no, we haven't talked about last night's episode. Let's just talk about two things. We got two males very naked last night's episode.
Oh my God. Oh wait, first of all, Jamie in the mill. Yes.
That was good.
So good. I screenshotted so much stuff from that. Like, I'm no shame, okay?
I forgot to screenshot. It was just as good as the butt.
I know, the butt one. Oh my gosh, Natasha once sent me an email with just some pictures of Sam's butt in Outlander, and it was lovely. Like, not just like with him in his, like, kilt on or something, like bare butt. I'm like, thank you, girl, thank you. But so this thing, Tobias Menzies, or I forget his last name, but he plays Blackjack Randall. He tweeted out what a modesty pouch, and I was wondering why he was saying that. Now I understand why he said what's a modesty pouch, because it was there.
Was not expecting that.
I know, like, you didn't see anything, but like you saw
No, you did.
You didn't see the actual man part, but you did see.
No, you did.
You saw he was over his his pants.
No, you totally saw it.
Wait, what? I'm looking for this. What? You did? I didn't think you did. I thought.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, he totally had it. I was not expecting that.
Okay,
I was like, whoa.
I'm looking.
Sasha,
I'm looking for this. Like, wait. Okay, I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not sure.
Do you want me to screenshot it for you afterwards?
Yeah, wait, I do not really?
Yeah.
No wonder he said what's a modesty. Oh my god, I would not expect that at all.
Yeah. Did anyone else see it? Anyone else see that last night?
What? Am I the only one?
Yeah.
Am I the only one who missed that? How did I miss it though? I was like, what?
Sorry.
Okay, I guess I'm just oblivious to a lot of things. You know, it happens. But oh my god. But can we talk about the scene between Blackjack and Jamie when it was like the flashback when Blackjack said, if I'll let you go free if you be my little bitch boy for the night. And I was like, that gave me the creepy crawlies just because like what happens later on. I'm like,
what happens later?
Not saying anything, but guys, that scene just gave me Blackjack. Okay, Tobias plays such a good Blackjack that it actually makes my skin crawl. Like that's when you know an actor's really good. And
yeah, he is. He's too good. I have this picture I took with his stand-up. I can't wait to post it during that episode.
Oh my god. I like how you're waiting. I would just be like, screw it.
No, I'm waiting.
God. That's like, okay, I'm just still thinking, like, how did I miss that scene? Well, okay, why do we get to see Tobias but not Sam? Okay, I'm a pervert, guys. Sorry, I have a huge crush on Sam.
No. I wouldn't want him to do that last night just because it was really cold.
I know. So it's like, hey. Oh my god. People who are just joining are probably like, what are they talking about? We're talking about Sam's little friend. Sam's mini Sam.
Okay, I don't remember Jenny being such a bitch to Claire.
She was such a bitch in that episode.
I really like Jenny. I was actually laughing so hard.
I know. And like it was just like so like she was a bitch at the beginning when she first met Claire and saw them. But it kind of dialed out a little bit. But it was very strong in this episode.
Well, like, she still was. Like, the whole thing, like, are you trying to get in between my brother and I? Like, when she was trying to apologize.
Yeah, and I was like, what? That was just like, oh my god. Oh.
What are you looking at? You weren't even listening, were you?
Nope. I'm trying to find the scene. I'm sorry. I swear, how did I miss that? I'm done with this, but I'm shocked that I missed that.
It was so shocking. I was like, whoa, whoa.
In Game of Thrones, they showed a scene where they showed a full frontal male figure, and I was like, whoa, but then I'm like, wait, it's Game of Thrones, of course they would show that. Oh my god.
When did they show full frontal in Game of Thrones?
It was last season, I believe. Yeah, it was last season. And it was like this, it was a minor character, but I think it was in the whorehouse there. And it was like one of the guys, and I think he was like a male whore, and he just like was like, all out there for the world to see. So yeah, it was very brief. It was like a few seconds, but like, oh my god. Okay, I feel like I'm getting sidetracked by the thing that we saw at Tobias.
You did see, obviously.
Oh my god. Okay, so what else? Okay, what else happened? I'm Sorry, I'm. Okay, so the ending. Okay, can we talk about Drunk Sam and how he just rolled over Claire? That was so cute.
That reminds me of the, not the beginning scene, but you know, like the beginning scene in Dragonfly and Amber.
Oh my god. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Oh my gosh. That's the beginning scene, but not the beginning scene.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, I was actually thinking about Dragonfly and Amber, because I'm like, Jamie comes home drunk like on multiple times, and he just like tries to get all up in Claire, but Claire's like, stop, get sober. Drunk Jamie is amazing.
Cute.
Oh my god, I love it.
Cute. Sorry.
So okay, so do you want to answer some questions?
Sure.
Or do we get everything?
I think so. I think we covered all of the big stuff that's happened.
Yeah, so, okay, so, oh my gosh, the most asked question is not even related to Outlander. Sorry, guys, we're only answering Outlander questions. Sorry, not today.
We can answer that after we're done talking about Outlander.
Yeah, after we'll do that. So, okay, somebody said, should I read Outlander? And that's from Loch Ness Monster 99. Yes, if you're watching the show, just go ahead and read the book, because the book is amazing. It's my favorite read of all time.
Yeah, I feel like though, like we only have like 4 episodes left. Like it was your time to read it between the month hiatus, like the 7-month hiatus.
I feel like with Game of Thrones, this happened to me. I watched the show, but then I felt like I didn't really feel inclined to read the books after that. Now I'm gonna read the book series because it's been a while since I actually seen the first few seasons. But go ahead and read it now. Just read it because it's gonna be worth your while. Just trust me. Just read it.
It's gonna be, but like, I really wanted Kat and Christine to both read it, and they didn't. And like, they just keep watching the show, and I'm just like, read the book, guys. Please just read it. But
Now they're gonna be in this like in this I call it the box of no, you're not getting out of. You get into this box because you haven't read the book, and then everything goes on around you. Like, you keep on watching the shows, and you keep on watching them, and then you're still stuck in that box, but it ends, and you never get out of it because you never read the book. So, like, even if you wanted to read the book, this is a very bad, like, little thing. I don't even know what I'm talking about, really, but nobody's really going to feel inclined to read the book once they've seen the whole entire first season, because the first season is very accurate to the books.
Yeah. Like, if you want to read it, start today, because you have a week to finish it before the next episode.
So do it. I swear. Okay, let me see.
Okay, actually, I have a question for you, Sasha.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, you're getting pixely again.
Oh, I am? Is it better?
Well, oh, I think so. I don't know. Your probably internet connection's not very good right now. Anyways, okay. So when you're watching the show and like the theme song comes on, do you ever get like this like weird nostalgic feel from like the fall summertime with like reading the book?
Oh my god, yeah. And like it feels good. Just like, I never get bored at the same time. I never fast forward through the intro. Because it reminds me of last summer. It really does. And like, it makes me also excited because the song is about the Isle of Skye, and I'm going to the Isle of Skye in 46 days. Trust me, I know the number. So it's like, it's really cool just knowing that, and like knowing that I sing this song like even when it's not on Outlander. Like, I started blasting in the car last night. Like, I'm like, I don't care who's in the car, like, you're gonna listen to the song. But yeah, it just feels good, you know? Do you get it too?
Yeah, it just, every time it plays, I get like these flashbacks to like when I was like, oh, I'm reading Outlander and I'm watching the show, and I was actually reading Outlander during my family vacation, so it reminds me of that too. So I don't know, I'm just kind of sad that like it's gonna be over in the next 4 weeks, and like we'll never be able to relive the first book again, like, because the first book is so good.
And like, the second book, like, no spoilers, don't worry, but like the second book's, it's a good book, but you can't
it changes the game. The second book changes the game, and it's never going to go back. And then the third book is very slow. But yeah, this Dragonfly and Amber changes the game, and it's just kind of sad. Like, just the whole thing is sad. And then every book from then on is just like it's the aftermath of what happened in Dragonfly and Amber.
Yeah, it really is. And like, if you do not know, it's not a spoiler really. Everybody pretty much knows this. The characters age from 20 to 60 years old in this series. So there's like this huge gap.
Don't say that word.
What?
Don't say gap.
No, it's an age gap. It's like this thing. But then again, I've heard that like characters that were young in these books become like really big characters, and you love reading their stories as well. Like I've heard this from a lot of people. So yes, it changes, but there's also going to be more storylines in the future books that Natasha and I haven't read that are very good and people really love.
I don't care about other storylines. I care about Jamie and Claire.
Jamie and Claire, they're like their face. I love them. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so I'm not gonna go into this. I'll talk to you about this later, Natasha. But you know, it's just like Outlander was so good.
It's just sad. Like it killed me.
Yeah, it too. But
Okay.
like, I feel like with Outlander, like when it ends, like I feel bad for you, Natasha, because you don't have anything to fall back on. But I'm kind of like, oh, look what I have to like right after Outlander ends. Like I literally leave for Scotland in 2 weeks after that. So I do feel like really grateful to have that kind of thing. But once that ends, it's gonna be like I'm gonna crash. It's gonna suck, and I'm gonna be like Natasha.
You're gonna have a bigger crash than I will. So
Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna be bad.
I want to start Drums of Autumn. I haven't been reading, so I feel like I want to start Drums of Autumn soon, hopefully. Let's take a question that I see here. How did you feel about Guyla's death?
I thought she did it so well. Okay, she is such a good actress.
Yeah.
Lottie is her name?
Lottie Verbeek.
Yeah, she's just such a good actress, and like she did it so well, and like I thought it was just like so cool. That whole entire episode was just so cool. The trial was awesome. It made me frustrated as Claire and Galis was. So I was like, oh my god, it was so good. So she did a really good job, and like her death, very good too. And it especially because like she was 1968, right?
Yeah, they did that differently.
Yeah, and like. Just like the whole entire like ending, I cannot get over when she tells Jamie that she's from the future, and like the start of like the most recent episode, how she's like, yeah, she's talking about like airplanes, and I'm like, yes,
but I really liked Guylas in that episode. Like you felt that like the sister love there, because I can't say anything more, but it was so good, and she's like, I'm a witch, and like she just tears off her clothes.
Yeah, she's like, this is Satan's spawn or something. I'm like, yeah.
That was really frustrating though. I just remember reading that book and I was so frustrated. In the book it just lasted forever.
And it was like that was like it was a long part of the book that was, and like the book is every single page is a long page. It's small text, long page. So like it felt like it was going on for longer than I feel like it was, but even in this in the TV show, I thought it was like perfectly paced. Like it was half the episode, the other half was like Jamie and Claire. I was really happy with it, honestly. But when I remember when Leary came up to like testify against Claire and stuff, I was like, girl.
Yeah, she talks about the stupid horse dung potion.
I know, I'm like, girl. Oh my! It was so. I'm gonna look on the hashtag right now for another question, but yeah, like
questions up here.
Okay.
Up in here.
Okay, here. I got the hashtag up. Okay. Oh, here's something. This is from Oxlavia, and from Twitter, and she asked, "What is it about Outlander that got you guys hooked on the TV series and the series?" Do you want to take this one first?
Jamie and Claire.
Yeah.
Well, I think what got me hooked, I feel the way to do this and read the book is to watch the first episode first and then read the book, because, oh my gosh, have you tried to go back and reread like the first 100 pages?
Honestly, I watched the TV show first, then I bought the book the next day. I watched the first episode first, then I bought the book, and I honestly skipped the part when she crossed the stones. That was the slowest beginning. I got 20 pages in, and I was like, it was so slow, so slow,
boring. Like it's so boring. But what gets you is Jamie and her adventure in Scotland, and if she's gonna go back or what she's gonna do, and it's just so good. And then just like the passion behind their relationship, you can't not be, addicted.
Especially because like there is not insta love. It's like it progresses over the course of the series, both TV show and book. And it's so beautiful seeing it unravel and how it progresses and how they fall in love with each other, just watching it happen. It's not a fake relationship. It's real. It's real and it's beautiful.
That's probably what's the question again? What got you hooked? Yeah, it's just probably just Jamie and Claire. And let's see, what other questions?
Oh, there's like a lot on the Twitter hashtag.
Yeah.
There's
how many Outlander books have you read? I feel like we've already answered this. Kind of.
I just read the first 3, right?
Yeah, I finished the first 3.
I'm reading the second because I actually had to take a break from the first one. Like, not because I really wanted to, just because it was so emotionally just draining. And I wanted to read it, like, kind of closer to, I wanted to get back into the Outlander swing of things. So that's why I waited so long, because I wanted to read the second book when the TV show was brought back in spring.
Yeah, I popped out the first 3 books when the first half of the season was playing. So
yeah, you were good at it. You were really fast at reading them.
No, and it kind of put me in a slump.
I know, it was like I'm still reading like the second book, and I've been reading it for like not a month, but like 3 weeks now. But I'm fine with that because it's a book that you need to kind of take in chunks for me.
Yeah, and how I definitely just like read the third book, but how I read Voyager so fast because I was going so slow. I actually I read it into 3 different formats. I read it via book, via ebook, and then I listened to like basically the last half of it because it was just going so slow for me. So yeah, when I was listening to it, it was really good. Yeah. So if you guys, it's a good book to audiobook.
Wait, which one is this? Which one?
Voyager.
Voyager, yeah. I bet. Oh my gosh. I know what happens to Voyager. I'm so bad. I only know some of the things that happen in Voyager, actually. I know everything that... some of the things in Voyager, not all. Okay. I'm trying to look for another question. Somebody asked, what is your favorite book in the Outlander series so far? I feel like for a lot of people, it's Outlander. Just the first book.
It's going to be the first book because it's just the beginning of everything. It's the best because of the tragic thing that happens in number 2.
Yeah. This person asks, what are your thoughts as Katrina as Claire and Sam as Jamie? I love them. They have such chemistry. It's just a delight to see them on screen and off screen in interviews. They just connect.
Yeah, they're like, Kat is like this effervescent thing. I don't know. She's just so tall and gorgeous, and then Sam is he's gorgeous.
He's so cute.
I know. But the one thing I don't like about what I didn't like about Kat is like her screaming. It sounds so freaky. Like, because I was rewatching the 9th episode again, and she was like, ah! It was bad. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I'm doing a live show. Oh. She just got back from Michigan. Okay. Yeah, like I think that yeah, her screaming is like that though, if you think about it. Oh my god. Okay, so there's like somebody asked where it was, but they're like, what's your favorite scene in the series so far, in the TV show?
I don't know.
there's so many good scenes. Like, okay, the stereotypical one that I fall into, I love just like the wedding episode and the scenes in there. But then again, I love the episode. There's just like so many scenes, like a scene in each episode that just grips me. Like, I love when Claire tells Jamie that she's from the future. I love just them just talking. I seriously can just watch them brush their teeth and be really happy with it. Like, but I think my favorite ever was when she told him she was from the future. I thought that was just so powerful, and it really just stepped up their relationship.
Well, yeah, because
let's be honest.
What?
In any sex scene they have, let's be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I just can't wait for them to be like. I mean, they have been coupley, but I feel like in Lollybrock, like they finally get a chance to like settle down. And like they're not in peril or anything like that. So I really liked just them telling each other that they loved each other in last night's episode. I thought that was really good. Or
oh my god.
What?
Oh, that was so beautiful. I'm just like reminiscing in that.
Or just the scene with the stones, and I was just crying all the way up to it and then like all the way back to it. I think that because that was the one that got me the most. So probably that scene.
Yeah, I feel like in the episodes coming up, I'm gonna be crying my eyes out. It's not, guys. It's not even funny. Like, stay tuned for some like crazy Twitter videos of me just like bawling my eyes out and just being like, "This is such a good show. It's making me cry." But it's okay. That's what the show does to you.
I wish we could watch it together.
I know. Why do we have to live like across the country? And like the thing that sucks is I'm gonna be moving even farther away from you. But Emerson has a campus in LA, so maybe I'll hop over there for a semester or so.
Yeah, hopefully it's during Outlander, or just rewatch we can just rewatch the first season together.
I know. Can we just do that anyway? That'll be so fun. Oh my god. Yeah, but like. It's gonna be so great, and like you need to come to Boston sometimes to visit me, and I'll come to you and visit you. Even though that like nothing's in Boston now because Book Expo America's moving to Chicago now next year. So right when I leave, like it's moving to Chicago.
Oh,
I know. Isn't that a bummer? I was thinking about that. I'm like, they did this on purpose. I'm just saying.
Flight for me is gonna be cheaper, so I want to go next year.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going next year to book to all the conventions, I hope. Unless I decide to do another trip to Scotland. Might do that too. Okay, do you want to answer a few more questions?
Yeah, there's this question. What was your favorite Jamie line from this half of the season? This is from Soccer. I can't say her name.
You're tearing my guts out, Claire.
Oh.
He said it so well.
I know.
Or call me your master. Call me your master or something like that line.
I don't know what I think. Like you're tearing my guts out, Clay would probably be the best one.
Yeah.
That's it.
So powerful. It just like okay. Sam is such a good actor. Like I'm so happy how this cast turned out because it could have been really cheesy. It could have been like not done well, but like they're just so good. They're so good at bringing out the characters, and I'm just so pleased. And I bet a lot of people like when I met Diana Gabaldon. Was it last week?
It was last weekend.
Last weekend. So when I met her, like, and she was just so down to earth and so amazing. But the main thing that I was thinking about when I met her, she shook my hand, and I'm like, this hand touched Sam Heughan. It touched Jamie. I know, and that touched Jamie too. Do you want to tell the story behind that?
Sure. I don't know if you guys have seen my Outlander video, but I went to the Outlander Paley Fest on my birthday, the day after my birthday, and it was glorious and so cool because the entire cast was there on stage, and we got to watch the episode 9 all together, which was really fun. And I went with Kat and Christine.
Wait, were they on the stage when you were watching it?
No, they weren't. They were doing interviews.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so after the whole thing ended, I was like, I really want to go get an autograph or something. So I brought Pocket Jamie with me, but I couldn't. I mean, Sam got really close. Like I could touch him. Like if I put my hand out, I was like, oh, Sam. But instead, I asked the moderator for the scotch bottle because they were all drinking and passing the scotch bottle on stage during the Q&A. So they all touched it.
So jealous about that. Oh my. And it was your 21st birthday the day before, right? Or was it the day of?
It was the day before, so I got to drink the last little bit. There's actually still like a drop left in here.
Ooh. Oh, there's a question here that I want. Oh my gosh, girl. Did you already do it?
Oh, I got it. I got it. Oh, it's still terrible.
Oh my god. You're like, yeah, no. I have a good question here that I want to answer. I think that we both want to answer this. It's just like, it's from Grace underscore Michelle W. She asks, in your reviews, you both say that Outlander is more of an adult book. Is it too mature for younger readers? And she said age range 14 to 16. Honestly, it's a very mature book. I read it when I was 17, and it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm not going to deny that. And you may think you're a mature reader and stuff, but I do not recommend this book for. What do you think, Natasha?
Just the only reason. I mean, depends on how mature you are, because it's different for each person. I know in my review I said if you're 17 or younger, but like just thinking about it more and more, like if you feel comfortable with reading that, because it is more of a personal thing while reading than instead of just watching the show, which is sometimes watching it can be more graphic, but there's also Diana does a good job with explaining things, not too pervertedly, I guess. I don't know, not too intensely. But the only reason why we tell you to wait is because we're both adults and we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, and like honestly, if you have read Game of Thrones before, I think that Outlander is fine for you. But let's say that you're still stuck in if you're still really reading young adult books, like the most mature book you've read, or like the longest book you read, like let's say City of Family Fire, wait. Just ask your parents if you're young. Ask them. Your mom has probably heard of the book, even your dad might have heard of it. It's a very popular book, and just ask your parents' permission, and I say just ask them. And if you've read Game of Thrones, go ahead, but otherwise ask your parents. But if you're under the age of like 17, I agree with Natasha, hold on, just not yet.
Yeah, but like because I know when I was like 15 years old, I was reading like really graphic fan fiction, so it just depends on the person. I know if I had read Outlander at that point, it wouldn't have impacted me as it does now.
Yeah.
So.
And like the other thing that I have for it really quickly is just it's a big book. It's a very big book. It's very articulate and very like graphic in the way of it really is descriptive and very good. But a lot of younger readers will get really bored of it very fast and just won't stick on and won't, like, I know I wouldn't have if I was younger. So there's also that to take into consideration. 600 pages, very small text, big pages. So
yeah, it's funny because I still get like comments on my Outlander review of just like people like, I'm 14 years old and I've already read it. And I'm just like, okay, fine, good for you.
Some 12-year-old actually messaged me, I'm starting to read Outlander. I'm like, oh my god, the poor thing.
No, but actually, you know what is the book that actually a lot of young people read is 50 Shades of Grey.
I know, I was just thinking about that, yeah. Oh.
I remember when the movie came out, and one of like Christine's Instagram fan accounts was like, everyone's talking about 50 Shades of Grey, but I'm 12 years old and I've already read the book. I'm like, what is wrong with your parents?
I know, and like another thing is, they do have sexual graphic content in the books of Outlander, but it's not just that. It doesn't stop at that. They go into rape and torture and just really difficult situations that are kind of hard to understand if you're younger. So it's just those types of things that may scar little children. Just saying.
Yes.
Okay, so how many more questions do you want to answer, Natasha?
Maybe just a couple more.
Yeah, so do you
there's a question. This is pretty funny. Do you think Claire should go back to her time ever? Maybe with Jamie? Well,
it can't really happen. Do you want to answer it?
No, we're not. I just wanted to put that out there.
Put it out there. Oh, I thought we were gonna answer. Somebody said this. And they're like Ronald D. Moore, he's executive producer. He tweeted that we might see more Jamie in the future. Well, yeah, we will because there's a season 2.
Well, yeah. What does that mean?
We're not laughing at you. We're just like, there's a second season. Jamie's in the season, of course.
You know what I'm wondering is like how they're gonna age the characters. You know what I thought was so funny? Last night's episode was when they told each other their ages, and I'm just like,
wait, how old is Jamie? He's 23, right?
Yeah, he's like 23.
And yeah.
Just the funny thing is, like, they're both in their like mid-30s.
I know, because that's why they casted them, because they can look younger and they can look older. Like, if you see Sam when he had his beard, he looked much older than when he shaved it. He looked so young. Like, he would look really like, ah. So, like, they can really do some great stuff with that because they're exactly, like, smack dab in the middle of their ages. So, I think that's good that they casted older actors so they can portray younger Claire and Jamie and older Claire and Jamie quite easily.
Yep, they can.
Let me think. Somebody said, is it better to read Outlander before watching the TV show? We kind of answered this before, but just to put it out there, read it before the TV show because then you'll be more motivated to read it, and it's way cooler watching the show then. And you expect the unexpected before it happens. That's a good thing.
Would you go back in time if you could marry Jamie and give up your current life?
Oh, yeah. I feel bad. Well, my current life is pretty good. Can I, like, find my own Jamie in this time? But Jamie's really sweet. But honestly, I love my life now. And, like, I can find my own Jamie Fraser here. But that's tempting. Like, that's tempting. If I could, like, take him from that time and put him here, I would do that.
He's not real.
Not real, yeah. Oh, we wish.
Did you watch? Did you happen to watch my ship video? My holy ship! I love these pairings video.
I think I might have. I watched one of your like boyfriend's videos, or
Okay.
oh wait, yeah.
I confess that after the wedding episode, I cried because Jamie wasn't real.
Oh my god! I know. It was like.
I was so like. It was just like it was bad.
I cried
Anyway.
a lot of episodes, honestly, just because I'm a crier. And if a guy's really cute and like is really like just like so chivalrous and like really like just amazing, I just cry because I'm like, where are the guys like that nowadays?
What would you do?
Yeah, you go.
What would you do if the time travel thing happened to you? Would you go back to your time or stay here?
I love my family, and I think it's different because we're younger than Claire was, and Claire was, like, married and stuff, and she did have, like, kind of a family. Like, she had her uncle. But, like, I love my family so much, so I would want to go back, but it's a hard decision. And, like, it depends how old I am, because right now, like, I love my family. I don't see that happening, but that'll be freaking awesome, going back in time. Like, count me in for that.
Well, if it was, like, Outlander rules, we would be going back 200 years from now, so it would be 1815 that we would get stuck in, and that's actually a really good time, I think.
That's really cool because it's like the Victorian era.
Yeah,
almost.
The Victorian era is a little bit farther down the line, so that's like Clockwork Princess. Victorian era is like 1840, 1860.
Is it Elizabethan era then? Or it was something like that. I don't know. It was some era. I've done lots of research on like the eras. I'm getting them mixed up though. Somebody has a really good question that's like, describe Outlander in 3 words. I have mine.
Okay, go.
Okay, I had the first one. That was sexy. Gripping, enchanting, and glorious.
Ooh.
That's all. I love it.
Describe Outlander in 3 words. Kilts.
Yes.
Passion.
Mm.
And intrigue.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, we have good words. I like the kilts one. Let's see.
Please do a Scottish accent.
Do a Scottish accent? Oh my god, I've been working on mine. Like, oh my god.
I can only say like a couple words because of just the am.
Scotland. I want to go to Scotland and eat the haggis and marry Jamie Fraser. It's kind of like a really bad one. It's a bad one that people are probably laughing at me for, but you know, I'm going to Scotland in June with Ben, and we're going to go hike in the Highlands and have a jolly good time. It's kind of bad, but you know, I'm trying.
I can't do it, but I can say like a couple words like hoor, which is whore.
Oh my god.
Or put.
Oh my god.
Or slanche, which is cheers in.
Oh, I wrote that in my book. That's what it was. Oh yeah,
I told
you
you.
told me that. Oh.
Slanche.
Not slanche. So, wait, how do you pronounce it?
Slanche.
Slanche. That doesn't sound like a Gaelic word, but like it is. It's like interesting.
Mhm.
All
My
right.
favorite word to say is hoor. Hoor.
There's a really good question that I want to answer really badly. It's like, what other books/shows would you recommend for Outlander fans? So books, it's another historical fiction that I just love the love story of, and that is The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simmons. It's like my second favorite book ever. So freaking good. And then TV show-wise, Game of Thrones or Vikings or just because those take place in like historical times. There's also Da Vinci's Demons, which I haven't seen, but I really want to. Yeah, those are pretty good shows.
Any like historical fiction is pretty good.
Yeah, there's like if you like if you're a young adult reader and want to read about Scotland, Dune by Carrie Corp and Laurie Langdon, of course. It takes place in Scotland, so it's cool. The book I'm reading now, one of the main characters has a Scottish accent, and it's awesome because he's like part dragon.
Cool. Even like The Infernal Devices would be a good one for.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good book too.
I haven't really been reading, so I don't really have much.
There's also yeah, I don't know, but those are some. Definitely for me, it would be The Bronze Horseman. It's just such a good book. It takes place in 1940s Russia, or 1930s, or was it 1920s? One of those. Russia during World War II. And it's like so good. It's a love story. It's beautifully done. It's just I cried so many times in this book. Like I cried a lot in Outlander. I cried more in The Bronze Horseman just because like it really hit close to home in certain parts, and I'm like, just the girl, she was so strong. And I was like, and then her name was Tasha.
It was?
Yeah, it was Tatiana. But in Russia, like I have a Russian name. And they call you everybody's nicknames is like something like their first letter of their actual name, and then Asha sometimes. So her brothers were like Pasha, Tasha, and Dasha.
Oh.
They're nicknames, so. But it's really cool. So you might want to read that, Tasha. It's her name.
I know. I don't have it. I really want to get it though.
I need to read the next book, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so.
We have some good questions on the Q&A. Oh, actually, one of them was an answer. Were you guys good friends before Outlander?
Yeah, we were really good friends before Outlander. We when did we become friends? We became friends like
before
VidCon.
Way before VidCon. Because you sent me a big old pile of books for my birthday, and I sent you books. And yeah, we've been friends ever since like we started BookTube. Well, because we were also in like the fan site loop and Shadowhunters too.
Oh, you know, when you asked me to work with Page Premiere, that was like well, that was one of them. And then we've been friends for a long time. Like you, I've been friends with you. Like I think almost as long as I've been friends with Ben. Ben is like a few months longer, but like it's around the same time. So like more than a year.
Yeah, but now we have Outlander.
Yeah, now we're fan. We have a fan account. It's called Outlander Lassies with an S at the end. It's on Instagram, which we need to get on. We haven't been really active. We're kind of active on our Twitter, so you should do that if you want. Outlander Lassies, or you can follow our Twitters, which you probably all know of. So.
Yep, it's kind of hard now with my website. There's so many.
Oh, Natasha has a website called thefantropolis.com. you want to talk about it?
Sure. Yeah, it's just my fan site that I created, and I want to do it for myself, and then all the staff from Page to Premiere works for me now, so.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So totally go check it out if you want to keep up to date with Outlander stuff or any stuff like the Shadowhunters news. They're on top of it all. It's so good. I love it. And then, well, there's another thing I was going to mention. Oh, so I'm going to be doing a video, Natasha, and it's going to be my Outlander Obsession collection. So I'm going to be showing all my stuff from Outlander that I bought, and it's crazy. I
don't have a lot.
I have a freaking 18th century costume for Outlander. That's intense. And I'm so, people are like, oh, where'd you get it? And I'm like, oh, it was custom made. But like Marina, who's like my second mom, she's lovely. She's also a seamstress. And so she, I just sent her a picture of Claire, and she watches Outlander too. So I sent her photos of Claire wearing like this her one costume, and she created an exact replica of it. Pretty cool.
Well, I guess I have a costume too, but it's not as
You have a really
good.
cool costume. Yeah, you have a really good one.
Someone made me a cute little edit the other day with the book and everything.
Really?
Anyway.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, it was under like my things.
Oh, now I'm curious. I'm still really curious about that Tobias one.
Go rewatch it.
I'm totally every single time I end watching Outlander, I just really want to watch it like again because I feel like I can't ever get enough.
I know. I can't wait for the whole thing to be done so I can just like watch the whole way through.
I know, just like never stop. I want to. I'm actually looking for this edit of you with. Oh, that's so cute. I love your skirt from it. It's cute. If you guys want to see what I'm looking at, so cute, so cute.
My mom made me my skirt.
And then my pocket people. Yes, I'm so proud of that. Oh my god. I like worked hard on that. It actually turned out pretty well. Oh my, did somebody just say somebody's like, is Outlander a book? Yes, it is a book. It's a book. It's a book. It's been a book for 25 years, so
Before even I was born.
Oh, okay, I need to quote Diana right now. So Diana, when I went to see her talk last week, she said a line, and I feel like so many of us girls can relate to it. She's like, so this is her speaking. I'm not speaking this, but she's like, people always ask me all the time, why a man in a kilt? And I always respond, because he can have you up and against a wall in seconds. So good. And everybody, she's a riot. She is so funny. And everybody's like, it was so relatable too. And there's some people in kilts there. And I'm like, yes.
That's so cool. Yeah, when I went to the Paley Fest, you could definitely tell who the Outlander fans were because they all had like these tartan sashes and these pins. It was so funny.
It's so cool. And like, if I was going, I would be like all Outlandered out. I wasn't Outlandered out when I met Diana though, because I was meeting her at like one of the professional parties so I couldn't be like fan, but she was so sweet. She was so just like, and she actually lit Carrie Corp, she's one of my friends who wrote Doom, and she actually went up to Diana first, and she's like, and I didn't know this. She went up to Diana saying, "We have 3 girls who drove down from Chicago, and they really would like to meet you." She's like, I don't know what to start off a conversation with, so she started off with that. So she comes back to our table, and she's like, okay, Diana wants to talk to you. And we're like, what? And I was like, you're lying. You're joking. You're just saying that. So we go over to Diana where she's standing. And she's like holding on to her wine. And she like looks over to us. She's like, oh, hey. I'm like, I was like, oh, hi. And then so I introduced myself. And then I just tell her about like YouTube and like how much I love her books, how much it's changed my life. And then I told her how I'm going to Scotland. And it was just she's so sweet. She's one of the most just like gracious authors I've met. And she keeps like such like a good, like, she just keeps a good vibe around her. And I really like that. But she's so popular, but she could easily be like very snotty and stuff. Because I met some authors that I used to think that they're so cool, and I still love their books, but I do not like them. And it's mainly just one author that everybody would be shocked. Everybody would be shocked if they knew who this author was. And I'm sorry for teasing you, but yeah, I do not like her as a person because she was so just obnoxious when I met her in person, and she hardly gave any of her fans the light, like a second to talk to her, and there wasn't even a lot of people in line, so I kind of found that like sad. But Diana was so sweet, so sweet.
Diana has this weird voice. Have you ever
Yeah, it's interesting.
She's like, why the kilts? Or she's like, why the kilts? Because you could have a man. Da, 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 da. That's the way she talks.
Yeah. It's really interesting. And like, okay, she's like 64 years old. She does not look no, she's 63. She does not look 63 years old. She looks so young. Yeah. I was shocked. Is there a picture of her in this book?
Hey, are you gonna do a video after the first after the season's done?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna do another live show, guys.
Yeah, that too. I really actually wanted to do like a full-on spoilery review and talk about like the book, but now I'm just gonna be so influenced by the TV show. It's gonna be not so fun.
Yeah, it's like, oh, somebody really wants us to answer one of her questions. Let me see who this was. If I can find your question. Okay.
Are people watching? How many people are watching?
Oh my gosh. So this question is from, there's quite a few. I'll show you later. This person asked, this is Pelly1020. She asked, if you were an Outlander, who would you be? Get them to notice me, please. Oh, and then she's like, I'm 10, and how old do you think you have to be to see it and read it? Honey, if you're 10, I recommend you wait like quite a few years until you actually read or see it. Your parents would agree with me, I think, on that. But if we're an Outlander, I would love to be Claire, I think. But please do not read or watch this show for a while. And if you want to read a book about Scotland, go read Dune. It's a young adult book. I think you will love it. But please don't read Outlander right now.
Well, what character will you want to be? Sorry,
I want to be Claire. Claire is, yeah, Claire.
I think
or Brianna. Brianna too. Either one.
Claire. I'm most like Claire.
Yeah, I could be Brianna too. So you're my mom. Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, whoops.
Scratch that. Rewind. Delete. Anyway, so to say.
I was literally gonna say like, oh, you could be Brianna. You could be my blank.
Oh my god, I fail at life. I'm sorry, guys. It's not that bad of a spoiler. Like, you know, it's like if you read the back of Dragonfly and Amber, you're gonna like.
Don't read the back of Dragonfly and Amber.
When I read that back, I was like.
I was so scared.
I was. That's why I didn't read it for 7 months. Because I was not ready for that emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading it now. So. Oh, you have Starbucks. I want Starbucks.
I don't have Starbucks. It's my
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Are you an alien? Because you are out of this world. So pick up line on the cup. It's great.
It's a great pickup line. Okay. I think we've talked about everything.
Yeah, we've really talked about everything. And if we missed anything, we'll probably like pick it up in the next live show we have, which will be in like about a month from now, when Outlander is done. Well, and then the second season's gonna come out, but it's done for now.
Yeah. But we have like 10 minutes until it's over, so if you guys want to ask us any other questions like book related or about Shadowhunters and ask our opinion, you can do it now. Yeah.
I know there's one question. What do we think of Dom Sherwood as Jace?
There was a video about this.
Oh my god. I really wanted to. Okay, I freaking copied your video on Hot Red Rising, Pierce Brown, because I didn't copy it, but I really like the part where you start like describing him and you did like the classical music in the back. Okay, my friends and I, we watched your videos, Natasha, because we discovered Pierce Brown recently. Well, I didn't recently, but my friends did. And so I was like, you guys ought to see this video. My friend did. And so I showed them your 2 Pierce Brown videos and they love you. But yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do one of those for whoever is casted as Jace. So I did one, and I really like Dom as Jace. He is such a good actor. Christian Ozira, he was out in Vampire Academy. He's gonna do so well. It's just, I hope he does really well. I hope that they like do him justice. I hope they don't make a flop. But what do you think, Natasha, about him as just?
I'm just waiting that we're taking normal questions.
Yeah, okay, I'll go and continue talking about Dom then. No, but I really like Dom as Jace. I think that he's gonna do him justice. He looks like Jace. Maybe not right now in the photos that you've seen of him, but they're gonna dye his hair. They're gonna hopefully make it a little bit longer. But honestly, Jamie Campbell Bower, he was a great Jace, but I think it's good that we're kind of getting a new, fresh cast. And I would love to see Molly Quinn play Clary, just because she's the Clary I pictured when I was reading the book. So I'm totally swayed by that. But that'll be cool. But I hope they have like kind of an unknown person playing Clary, like they had somebody playing Jace. So, how about you, Natasha?
I'm so excited about Dom being just Jace. One, because like I got to meet him and talk to him for a long time. When Christine and I did the Vampire Academy premiere stuff, and he's just really good. I'm just wondering, like, are they gonna keep like the British accent?
Yeah, I heard somewhere that they are, and like honestly, they don't need the British accents, but I mean British accents are really nice. Like I like them, but like I'm not too worried if they keep them or not. I don't really care, but like it'll be a nice touch if they like keep it how it was in the books. But I met him once, not as luckily as Natasha is, but I met him virtually.
You want to hear something funny about that? Was that I think had we like talked then? I don't remember, but I totally remember Cassandra taking the phone and going like this to the cast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's Sasha on the phone? That's so funny because I was just Christine and I were just standing there, and I'm like, oh look, it's Sasha.
Yeah, I think that like I may have talked to you by then. I'm not sure, but like wait, when was it? You know, I think we might have talked. I think we did. I'm not positive we did. Maybe.
Yeah, it was February.
Yeah, but okay. So, what's another question that they've been asking? Oh wait, do you like Dom as Jace, right?
Yeah, I like Dom. Duh.
I'm
wondering who they're gonna pick as Clary.
Yeah, that's like the most important besides Jace. Can I talk about something really quickly? Ugly Love movie. I never thought I didn't know it was going to become a movie. And why did they only cast one person? And it's been like a long time, but he's so freaking hot.
Okay, did you read my article about that?
No. Wait, you have an article?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god,
yeah.
what did you say?
So I was asking the same questions too, because they already have like they're already shooting, and they've just cast one person, and like you've seen the images, like they've Instagrammed the images, and it looks like a kind of looks like it's, and they're not even, I think they've only shot for like 2 weeks. So my not opinion, I think what they're doing is like shooting what did I say, a montage, something about footage, like they're putting like footage together to sell to a studio. That's what I think what they're doing.
Oh, it's not actually a movie yet?
Yeah, so I don't think anyone else is casting, but I feel like that's what they're doing. Like they're just putting out like a montage to sell to producers or a studio.
Oh my gosh, I actually bought the book just because I'm like, oh, it's becoming a movie, and it actually sounds good. So I'm like,
it's really good. Sasha, you're gonna love it.
I'm really excited because I've never read a Colleen Hoover book, and I was like, why is everybody's talking about her? I probably should read her books. I'm like, oh, somebody asked what is a book that has a dragon with a Scottish accent? Well, he's kind of a dragon. He's like from a race of people who have like scales like right here, not on their faces, but like kind of there. It's called The Girl at Midnight. It comes out next week. It's a really good book. It's kind of like a mix between, it's a good book so far. I'm not done with it yet, but it's like kind of like a mix between The Mortal Instruments and The Daughter of Smoke and Bone. So if you like those books, if you like them mashed together, then you'll like this one. Yeah, but he has a Scottish accent, and the location of his like race of people is in northern Scotland. So I was like,
ooh,
really like that. Oh, somebody asked, how and when did you discover Outlander? Do you want to answer that one? Because like I remember. Do you want me to go first or you?
You go first.
I feel like mine kind of ties into yours. It kind of like works our way in. So like I found out about it because I think Jennifer L. Armentrout tweeted me about it because I think that she did because I've heard of it. I've heard of it around. I saw it on Twitter. Everybody knew I loved Scotland because I loved it since I read June by Carrie Corbin Lori Langdon. And then I think Jennifer's the one who actually tweeted me saying, "Did you hear about the show?" And I saw the promo for it, like the little trailer. And I'm like, I gotta watch this. So I watched the show, the pilot episode, and then I immediately bought the book right after because the books, like the back of the book, intrigues people so much. It's such a good summary that pulls people in and makes them want to read it. So I was like, I'm gonna read it right away. And then Natasha got into it. So Natasha, take it over.
I found out about Outlander a really long time ago, I feel like. So like right as when they were like casting the show, it was really big news on Page to Premiere. So like I remember like posting about like all the new castings. So I hadn't even read the book when I was posting about these castings, and then I bought the book and then I tried to read it, but it was too slow. So I put it down for a while. But like I've had this book for like 2 years, and then finally when the show came back, like was on, and I'm like I really want to watch this show, and then I watched the first episode, and then that's how it happened.
I know the first episode starts off a little bit slow, but once you get into it, it gets so good. So I'm like grabbing some Twizzlers. It's so good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, somebody from Scotland said my Scottish accent was not that bad, so thank you. Thank you very much.
Someone asked, how do you hope the Shadowhunters TV show will be set up? 1 book per season, 2 per book?
1 book per season.
But, yeah, I think so. The first episode is titled The Mortal Cup.
What? Oh, okay. How do you know that?
I know everything, Sasha.
True. You're all knowing, you know?
Yeah, so the first episode is titled The Mortal Cup. We don't really know exactly how it's going to go, but I think we're going to get probably 12 or 16 episodes per season, and so that's what I really wanted. So we'll see. Hopefully just 1 book per season. But I hope, you know what I really hope, is I hope that they intertwine different timelines.
That'd be so good. I think that'd be really cool, actually.
Because you're not gonna get towards say if the show is good, for City of Heavenly Fire, you're not gonna get some of the little things that happen in the book if they don't intertwine the timelines.
Yeah, exactly. So it's they should do that, and if they do that, I'll be very happy. Somebody just asked really quickly. It's Oxlavia again. So if you guys ever met the actors from Outlander, what would you tell them? I would never tell Sam this, but I want to tell him. I've always wanted to see up your kilt. Natasha knows this. Whenever there's a little kilt slip, I brighten up the photo as much as I can and I send it to her.
Yeah.
She knows it.
It was that scene when he went up to find Claire with the changeling.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to see it so badly. I actually got it bright enough, but he was wearing Spanx.
Yeah.
Dang it. Oh my god. What did you say? Tell them. Or want to tell them but never will.
Well, I'm hoping that when I meet them, that'll be in a professional setting somehow. And so I'll just be able to be real cool about it and just talk about the show, hopefully.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
I want that too. And I'm really hoping that they're actually in Scotland when I'm there. So because Ben and I will be visiting the sets. So if I see that, I just want to, I would like to meet them in a professional setting as well, but meeting them anyway, I just want to get a photo with Sam.
Yeah, I just really want a photo.
I really want a photo with Graham McTavish. He seems so cool.
He does seem cool. I love him in The Hobbit.
Yeah, so, let's see, is there any more that, I don't know.
Do we have any new questions?
Oh, yeah. Oh, how do you feel about David Cameron delaying Outlander in the UK until after the Scottish referendum? That's interesting. I never knew that.
Wait, what?
So this, I don't know who this is. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names, but David Cameron delayed Outlander in the UK. I'm not sure if this is true or not. until after the Scottish referendum, after they voted.
Oh.
And it's actually Outlander has changed some people's views on the freedom for Scotland. I've read an article about this on like BBC or something. BBC it's actually changed their ideas because it's just like renewed their hope for maybe becoming a country, an actual one now.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm not sure who David Cameron is. I'm sorry, maybe I should know this, but I mean, like, that's kind of like, that kind of sucks just in general, that it got delayed for you guys in the UK, because that just really sucks. Like, honestly, it just really sucks because the show was so good, and I wish you guys got to see it sooner, so I'm just gonna say.
Well, I don't feel too bad for them because they always get all like Sherlock and Downton Abbey first. So.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I take that back. You get Downton Abbey first, so we're taking it back. Okay, I'm getting so tired. I've had 5 hours of sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I came home at 2 o'clock, and then I went out to a diner to eat.
Oh, I was going to ask you about the Pierce Brown thing.
Oh, yeah?
So, have you read it?
No, I got the book.
Okay.
I want to read Red Rising. Guys, oh my gosh, I totally just, like, spit out some of my food. Guys, Pierce Brown is an author that I heard of through Natasha, because her title of her video that she made of him was the hottest young adult author
in the world,
yeah. And so I looked up his book, and his book actually sounds really interesting, and it has really good ratings. My friend actually read it. I totally trust her opinion on books. You guys should go watch her reviews. Actually, she writes reviews at blogspot.com. I totally plugging my friend in here because I'm trying to help her out. But she read the book, she loved it, and then we were like fangirling over him over in Kentucky with these other two girls that we met, and then I'm like, you guys have to see Natasha's videos. So I really want to read the book now, so I actually have it in a bag.
It's honestly like the most exciting thing that's like ever happened in my life is just Pierce Brown.
He's so hot. Should we get a picture up for them?
Yeah.
I have a picture saved on my phone, but I'm not gonna look through my phone. Yeah, I have one.
Like, okay, listen to this. So he started following me on Instagram like a couple months ago. And so like he's always stalking my photos because I always see him like it. And then last week, and like we're always talking sometimes, like either on his photos or my photos. And last week I posted like this like really good picture of my face. And guess what he commented?
What?
Ow, ow.
Oh my god! Look how hot he is. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Do you want to notice, actually, Natasha? So,
what?
You know who's following me on Twitter?
Who?
Did I tell you this? I might have told you this. The Outlander stars.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that, and I was wondering how long they've been following me and how long I've been bombing their news feed with Outlander shit.
Oh my gosh.
But it's okay, because they probably get that a lot. But I was talking, but I'm so jealous. Wait, what picture was it on?
It was.
Oh, that's not long ago.
No, it was last week.
Really, you post more. Actually, I know I just post way too much.
So we're gonna do a video together. I'm really excited.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Can you? He seems so cool.
He is so nice.
Yeah, I'm looking up now.
But like, do you know that we have a ship name?
What?
Piersha.
I like that.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 28. So he's 7 years older than me.
Oh my god, he did. Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
One of the other things he said on one of my pictures was there's a picture of like we took a picture together when I met him at the signing.
Yeah.
And he's like, you dressed in white, me dressed in a tux on top of a cake. That's what he said.
Wait, he said that to you?
Yeah, he commented on one of my pictures, and I'm just like, what does that mean?
That means marriage, honey.
I know. I was so confused.
I mean, ring on it. Oh, wrong finger.
Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? Oh, we look like we should be atop a cake made of wax wearing black and white.
What photo? What photo?
It was the 2 selfies we had together.
Oh my
This one.
god. Those are so cute. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous. Girl, I need to live in LA. Gotta meet hot actors.
It's so exciting. I'm like, ooh, can we be together now? Please stop flirting.
Don't leave me on.
Okay. Do you think we're done now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm tired.
So, thank you all for watching us fangirl about Outlander and other stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you, Natasha, for being on my channel and fangirling with me.
Thank you for having me.
I know, yeah, of course. Okay, so thank you all for watching, and if you want to stay updated with anything Outlander related, check out Natasha's website, the fandom, the Fantropolis. And then check out our Instagram that we share together for Outlander and Twitter, Outlander Lassies. Okay, I'm done plugging us in here. Okay, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.